you.
You're scared. And you should be.
This is not your company anymore.
Leave the cheek of CM Punk.
Out. Combo move. This is what they've been doing. Hey, McAfee.
Everyone shut the up and sit down!
We got a mom in the front row who taught her daughter how to suck dick.
I'm Mina Shirakawa. I used to be a model. I want to put on a big show.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome once again to the Saturday Shenanigans, hosted by yours truly, the Renegade JJ Williams. Hi guys. Hi guys. CM Punk drama bullshit to the side. I still consider Heyman the worst AEW champion they've had. First of all, we're going to bring in Walter Cruz.
I said that as a joke when what's his name did his promo Monday. He said, "I'm from a prestige university." I said he majored in Steiner, man.
We've got the Heeb man, James Hebert, in the house.
I do really cool in dumb things. Bring the intense.
Right. A lot of shit going on here. A lot of fucking crazy ass shit.
Where is Noah JD? Well, say his name and he appears, because we believe in Noah Foster.
Fuck is this intro? It is one of those things where as fans we do have these desires for what we want to see, but sometimes you can't always get what you want, and there are reasons you truly don't get what you want. I wouldn't even listen to this in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. What the fuck is this shit? God, rapid whack. Like I said, never been a greater time to be a wrestling fan than with more companies in a more lucrative spot, in a more comfortable business spot, in a sense of mind, it seems, than ever. Again, WWE is not the only one. It is not the end-all, be-all. So let's go back to the Renegade Wrestling JJ Williams to get the official word. JJ, speak!
Make sure you tune in every week, because you never know who's going to drop in to join the shenanigans. Catboy is in the house.
Hello, my internet family. I say if you want to make them as evil as possible, make them really mad.
We have Mansfield joining the party now. What is going on, Josh?
Like I told no one when we were in Cleveland, him joining JC was just an unfortunate side effect of my shenanigans towards you, JJ. I know how it can get better, Noah. The panel chooses you.
Shut the fuck up, Josh.
He said that so like.
They got the intro back.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just like how you and I had lunch together the other week.
That was different.
Ladies and gentlemen, the King is here. Say his name and he appears. We believe in King A-Train. There are so many believers in Joe Hendry. The only person on this panel that doesn't believe in Joe Hendry is King A-Train. Tell the world why you do not believe in Joe Hendry.
The reason I do not believe Joe Hendry is he is Fandango 2.0 in a entrance merchant. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Hey! There's nothing wrong with being an entrance merchant. He has some of the best entrances of all time.
Teleporting into the command center, all the way from Angel Grove High, Datilla.
Oh, yeah. I went to the command center on Thursday. I went to Vasquez Rocks, which is where they filmed a lot of episodes. Somebody actually climbed to the very top of those rocks. I made it halfway. I was like, I'm not going up there. Definitely Toni Storm versus Mariah May. That's the one match I probably am looking forward to the most. I really like the story. I'm familiar with all about Eve, so if it plays out that way, I kind of know how this is gonna go.
Say goodnight, Datilla.
Good night.
James, you did say his name. So he shall appear, ladies and gentlemen, the first time on the Shenanigans, Jeff Meacham is in the motherfucking house.
Ah! All right, we're coming in hard with the botch. All right, fucking hell. It's good to be back. It's good to have an opportunity to talk to the crowd on a Saturday. If you want to have yourself stomach through it, you can go back and watch when the Main Event Mafia took over Impact. That's what James was talking about. So if everybody just joined us, we're talking about people sedating people, attempted murder, boys, and tips. Welcome to Saturday Shenanigans, everybody. Aren't you glad I'm back?
Welcome back, Jeff.
Cool.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the weekly moderated madness that is the Saturday Shenanigans. And this week, things are going to get a little bit weird, because we are here to celebrate the music of Weird Al Yankovic. Of course, it is I, the Renegade of Wrestling, JJ Williams, being joined for now by the Heat Man, James Hebert. How are we doing tonight, James?
Doing okay. I got a bit of a headache. But yeah, I'm going to push through because I want that money. And I also like Weird Al. So I am doing the thing. It's going to be interesting because I only know a handful. And they're all covers. So this should be interesting. So that should be.
What do you mean covers? Like all of his songs are parodies.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's accurate. But the three everybody knows, basically. And then like maybe a couple others, but we'll see.
Come on, man. I'm sure you know more than 3 Weird Al songs. Come on now.
I might if I actually saw the lyrics. So chances are we'll see. But yeah, I'm just glad that for the first hour, you and I are definitely guaranteed some money.
This is accurate, and you know,
for the first time ever, we can thank Tony Khan.
Right?
I mean, no, I like Tony, but you know.
In addition to the money that has been promised to us, we do actually technically have a few freebies that we have to give the crowd, because the Dominguez were generous enough to donate towards securing the interview with Doug Mallow that we had a while back.
Yes.
And they were promised that they could get the donation they gave returned to them in karaoke form on Weird Al. So we do have 5 spins that we need to do before we get to the newly promised funds that we owe to them for that. So it's probably good that it's just the two of us here right now, because me, you, and Walter were the main ones that kind of reaped the benefit of that.
Right.
You did the legwork, you know, Walter having it exclusive to the channel, and then me producing and getting to meet Doug as a result of it at the GCW show.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go ahead and we'll do those before everybody else gets here. And that way, once other people start to show up, we can get into the new funds.
There you go.
Sound reasonable?
Sounds good to me.
So what I did this time for a wheel is I put his albums onto a wheel.
Mm.
And then whatever album comes up, you can pick a song from said album to sing.
Oh, okay.
What is up, Matt? It is good to see you this evening. Thank you for joining us, as you usually always do. All right, so let's get into this.
Yes.
How do we want to divide these up? Because there's 5 spins.
You know what? Let's throw the Dominguez is a bone. We'll call it 6. We'll each do 3. How does that sound?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Sound fair?
Yep.
All right. So first spin. I'll kick things off, I guess, since I know his music a little bit better. So my first song comes from Alpocalypse. Your first song comes from his debut album.
Oh boy. Okay.
You go over here to the note, make that.
Alrighty. I shall look. Let me see here. I know it's what I'll go with.
Uh-oh. All right, let's go ahead and do the next one. My second spin. Poodle hat. Okay.
Oh.
James's second one will come from Running with Scissors.
Okay.
Couple really good ones on there that I like.
Well, this one's pretty good. I know which one I have for the first one. And then my other one's Running with Scissors, right?
Yes. And then I get Bad Hair Day. And your last one will come from Bad Hair Day as well.
No. Okay. Okay, so because I'm on phone, you go first, and then I'll go after. Because I may need to be reminded. Oh, are you typing them into the private chat? Because then I don't have to think.
It's in the notes.
Okay. I don't have to access the notes from mobile.
If you don't, let me know. I'll put it in the private chat.
Okay. Do I even have access to the private? What the fuck? I don't. Wait. Oh, there it is. There's private chat. Yeah, do it in the private chat.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. Weird Al Yankovic. Okay. I got 2 of my songs. So that's all good. And then I need the last one.
I just hope you don't take the one that I wanted to do off of Bad Hair Day.
Well, you can say which one you wanted to do, and then I won't take that one.
I kind of wanted to do Amish Paradise.
Oh, okay. You do Honest Paradise then. Perfect. And then I will do. I shall do. The night Santa went crazy. Okay, well,
Oh,
I got
Jesus.
my. That's what I'm doing, and I shouldn't have probably said that out loud, but I know what I'm doing for my Morgan Freeman.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
That's totally what I'm doing for that. Hey, yeah, that sounds about right. And okay, the other two, there is going to be another impression as well in my list. So there is that.
I mean, it's Weird Al, so impressions, I guess, make a little bit of sense.
I think this is if there was any time for those, it would be tonight for sure. Okay.
Let's just not do shtick the whole time.
No,
for
because
this,
yeah, I'm doing this for this.
Weird Al's music is shticky enough without trying to add shtick on top of shtick, if that makes sense.
But that's what makes it so fun. But yes, you're right.
Like, even when I sent our boy Nick the link, I told him, just be Nick tonight. No gimmick, please.
Yes. Especially no long gimmicks. I love him and everything, but goddamn, that gimmick last time went long.
Well, see, he's dedicated to doing the shtick for the entire first segment. So it's however long we go with the first segment till we get to a commercial break.
I'm aware.
So, I was trying to find a way for us to get to commercial, but it just wasn't working.
No. He held his arm up like for a long time though, bless him. Just to maintain the bit.
All right. So the first song that I'm going to do from the album Alpocalypse is called TMZ, and it is a parody of Taylor Swift's You Belong to Me.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to be upfront. I've heard this song a couple times, but it's not one that I know incredibly well. Hold on a second. Let me double check something here.
Oh yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that just because I don't know it that well. I'm gonna do a different song. It's actually a Weird Al original, meaning that it's not a parody of something. It's more of what he calls a style parody. Where the way the song is crafted is in the style of a band without being a direct parody.
Right.
And this one is actually in the style of a Weezer song. Let me look up here. This is called Skipper Dan.
Skipper Dan. All right.
And ironically, I know one of the originals on the album better than I know the parodies. So that tells you how the parodies were at this point in his career.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
But I actually want to like kind of radio DJ this.
Okay.
Because this song is being dedicated to somebody. This song is being dedicated to our good buddy, sometimes panelist, Stat Boy, Mike Caldwell. Because even though he was not a tour guide on the Jungle Cruise ride, as the character in the song is, he did work the concession stand that was literally right outside of the Jungle Cruise ride.
Oh, wow.
For quite a long time. So he had to wear pretty much the same uniforms as the Jungle Cruise skippers.
Well, fair enough.
So this song is going out to our good buddy Statboy Mike. And again, it is a Weird Al original from the Alpocalypse album in the style of Weezer. This is Skipper Dan.
All right. Well, here to sing Skipper Dan by Weird Al Yankovic. It is. Well, they're all by Weird Al Yankovic. The Renegade Wrestling, J.J. Williams.
Starting every high school play, blew every drama teacher away. Graduated first in my class at Juilliard. Took every acting workshop I could, and I dreamed of Hollywood. While I read my Uta Hagen and studied the Bard. The boards and paid my dues and got phenomenal rave reviews. I knew the world was gonna love me without a doubt. Was sure that Aunt Tina would be calling me on the phone. Annie Leibovitz would shoot me for Rolling Stone. But the years have come and gone, and I'm sorry to say that's not the way that it's all worked out. I'm a tour guide on the Jungle Cruise ride. Skipper Dan is the name. And I'm doing 34 shows every day, and every time it's the same. Look at those hippos, they're wiggling their ears, just like they've done for the last 50 years. Now I'm laughing at my own jokes, but I'm crying inside, 'cause I'm working on the Jungle Cruise ride. Oh, the critics, they used to say I was the new Olivier. Thought I'd be the toast of Sundance or maybe Cannes. But don't bother trying to IMDb me. The only place you might possibly see me is riding my little boat around Adventureland. It ain't exactly what I planned, but I'm a tour guide on the Jungle Cruise ride. Skipper Dan is my name. And I'm doing 34 shows every day, and every time it's the same. I would have been killed if I'd been as be the plow, but what's the difference? That's all behind me now. So I'm paying my rent, and I'm swallowing my pride, and I'm working on the Jungle Cruise ride.
Yeah, very good.
That's for you, Mikey.
Well, I mean, you worked for the Jungle Cruise ride. Kinda. Adjacent. All right, well, here's mine, and it immediately popped up when I was looking up things, and it's a song that I can sing because it's not like I have to try hard.
Mm-hmm.
Another one, Rides the Bus.
Nice. One of Al's first songs.
So good.
Okay, so just for a little history of this song, because I am a bit of an Al aficionado, Weird Al recorded this song in the bathroom of his college room.
Of course he did.
With his buddy smacking on his accordion case for the drums and Weird Al playing the accordion.
Oh, wow.
Like, that's how the demo for this song was cut.
Jesus, of course. Oh, that sounds about right.
Which, you know, is perfect Weird Al lore right there. Like, seriously.
Bro, how has, like, during his twilight years, how the fuck has he and Tenacious D not done a duet of some sort or a collab of some sort? Like, you would have thought it was a match made in hell and or heaven, depending on your interpretation. But yeah, mine is another one, Rides the Bus. So if you want to intro me, you may. I'm ready to go.
Will do. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, here to kick us off with some of these freebies, if you will. James Hebert with another one, Rides the Bus.
Dude. Riding on the bus down the boulevards, and the place was pretty packed, yeah. I couldn't find a seat, so I had to stand with the perverts in the back. It was smelling like a locker room. There was junk all over the floor. We already packed in like sardines. We're stopping to pick up more. Look out! Dum, dum. Another one rides the bus. Dum, dum, dum. Another one rides the bus. And another one comes. And another one on. Another one rides the bus. Yeah. Hey, he's gonna sit by you. Another one rides the bus. Yeah. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, 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 dum. And then, weird with the guitar. There's a suitcase poking in my wrist. There's an elbow in my ear. There's a smelly old bum standing next to me. He hasn't showered in a year. Well, I think I'm missing a contact lens. I think my wallet's gone. Yeah, that's happened to me. And I think the bus is stopping again to let a couple more freaks get on. Look out! Dum, dum, dum. Another one rides the bus. Dum, dum, dum. Another one rides the bus. And another one comes. And another one goes. Another one rides the bus. Yeah. Hey, he's going to sit by you. Another one rides the bus. Ah! Oh. Another one rides the bus. There you go. I did it.
Very nice, James. Very nice.
Bro, that is such a fucking relatable song, and I hate it, by the way.
Right?
I hate it so much, especially the wallet. So during my college days, I can't believe I have to say this now because I'm in my youth.
Oh Jesus! Here we go. You fucking
because I legitimately am now old. Like I'm 30, and it was my
Shut
youth.
up.
Sadly, when I was in my college days, I would go, travel to UMass, and one day I lost my wallet, bro. I had literally lost my head, bro. It was the worst feeling in the world, especially when you have all your shit there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, that was a bad day. Not a fun day at all. So, Weird Al, thank you for the relatable tunes.
That's the one thing that I actually like about living up here where I live is that the buses are never that crowded. Like you almost can always find a seat. You may get a few people on the bus, but I don't think I've ever ridden a Victor Valley bus where there's been more than a dozen people on it. And that's no cap.
Yeah.
15 tops. 15 tops.
Bro, you should be anywhere in the greater Boston area. It's just as bad over here. It's not any better. I'll tell you that right now.
That's what I'm saying though, is that's not that bad because I come from Long Beach where you literally have to be standing holding on to the rails.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah, that's horrific. Yeah.
So I totally get the sentiment where Al wrote the song from, but thankfully where I am now, it's not that bad.
Yeah, you actually get to sit and you don't have to stand for hours.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right, so my next song comes from the Poodle Hat album from the mid-2000s.
Oh boy.
And while the title of the song may not be familiar to people, the song he's parodying is very much familiar. And it's going to test my hip-hop chops once again. A lot of people seem to like when I do the rap songs in karaoke. The song I'm going to do is called Couch Potato. And it is Weird Al's version of Lose Yourself by Eminem.
Yes. Yes. There you go.
Once the there we go. Once the page.
So does that mean
you want to give me a further introduction?
Yes, I can. I was just about to say should I give you the style of Slim Shady type of beat?
Yeah, sure. Well, no, don't give me a beat because I've got the song in my ear, so
Yeah,
I don't want you to throw me off.
I'm saying it's like an intro. Ladies and gentlemen, coming from Slim Shady's basement, for some reason that was what came into my head. I'm tired. Shut up. Here's the Renegade JJ Williams with Couch Potato. That was awful. I tried.
Look, if you had one shot to sit on your lazy butt and watch all the TV you ever wanted until your brain turned to mush, would you go for it or just let it slip? Yo, remote is ready, eyes wide, palms are sweaty. There's glimpses on the TV already. Wilma and Betty, no virgin, to channel surfing in. I'm HD ready, so I flip. Garbage is all I'm getting. There's Simon Cowell, who folks want to disembowel, opens his mouth, always says something foul. They're dying, wow. Wannabes are crying now. He votes them out, throw in the towel. Shows based on reality. Oh, the humanity. Oh, Aziz family. Sure, let's profanity. Whoa, the insanity. Oh, dogs that crap and pee, home of depravity. No, they live happily. Yo, plus the allergy show and celebrity Mo. Oh, there's Anna Nicole, but she's scaring me. Look, mono cavities. Oh, it's a station break. Better go out to the kitchen and microwave something. You're gonna lose your mind watching TV. They told me they'd scold me, but I still tune in every show. Like cable gets C-SPAN, TV Land, and HBO, the Travel Channel, Discovery, and Lifetime. You're gonna lose your mind watching TV. They told me, could hold me off those music videos. I'm gonna watch C-SPAN, TV Land, and HBO, the History Channel, QVC, and Lifetime. Yo, butt is aching as I watch NASCAR racing. The show about undertaking. Larry King to 24 to Law and Order. The Web Channel's boring. 60 Minutes. Ancient Reporters. Next to Bond, E! True Hollywood Story. The rise and decline of 12 actors named Corey. Shows for next fall. They've already been named. CCI, Boise, and Touched by an Uncle both sound pretty layman. So does everybody. Tolerates Raymond. And Tina Quinn's jumped the shark the first minute. I can't believe Richard Simmons ain't in it. I move right on to Jack Cotter and the Muppet Show, where they go mana.
Yay! Very good. That was really good.
Thank you.
Very nice, very nice.
What's up, Charles? Good to see you.
Hi, Charles.
Welcome to Weird Al Karaoke. I do panelists to join in the chaos.
Yes. Oh.
Right now, we're just kind of doing a couple of songs that we owe to Los Dominguez because they were so generous to help us score the Doug Malo interview that happened last month.
Yes.
So that is why it is just us doing those right now.
Yes, indeed. So let us do the thing. All right, mine.
What are we doing next, sir?
I have Pretty Fly for a Rabbi. And I will be doing it,
Jesus.
And I will be doing it in the style of Christopher Walken.
Oh, sweet God. I don't know if I can be on headset for this one.
You might have to try. This is going to be funny.
All right, so here to do Pretty Fly. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was giving you an intro, so if you have something to say, go for it.
Okay. I was only going to say, like, I'm only on audio now, so this is going to be hilarious. So, there you go.
So here to do Pretty Fly for a Rabbi. a parody of the Offspring's Pretty Fly for a White Guy in the style of Christopher Walken. James Hebert.
Oy vey. Ay vey. How you doing, Bernie? No Sanders. Oy vey. Oy vey. How you doing, Bernie? Not the dinosaur. Oy vey. Oy vey. And all that goyim say, I'm pretty fly for a rabbi. Macha licha hi, micha hi ni ho. God damn. That's supposed to say multiple times, right? That's like twice. Yeah. Our temples had a fair share of rabbis in the past, but most of them were nudnicks, and none of them would last. But our new guy's real kosher. I think he'll do the trick. I tell you, he's the die for. He really knows his shtick. Like this shtick on top of this shtick. So how's by you? Have you seen this Jew? Read the Torah. Does his own accounting too. Working like a dog at the synagogue. He's there all day. He's there all day. Just say, "Vey is mir," and he'll kick into gear. He'll bring you lots of cheer and maybe bagels with some schmear. Just grab your yarmulke and hey, do the Hebrew thing. Oy vey, how you doing, Bernie? Oy vey, how you doing, Bernie? Oy vey. And all the goyim say, I'm pretty fly for a rabbi.
God damn it, James.
Dude, just the idea of him saying, like Christopher Walken literally looking at somebody, he's like, have you seen that Jew? It's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly offended.
I'm sorry. No, listen. I'm a Catholic, so it's funny to me. It's okay. I wasn't expecting it when I was reading it. I was like, I forgot he even said that. Oh,
yeah, as someone who's technically a quarter Jew, even though I don't really practice Judaism, whose daughter is 100% Jew, because in the Jewish faith, if the mom is Jewish, then the child is Jewish. No ifs, ands, or buts.
I just realized Natalie's Jewish. Oh God, just
yeah,
hate me come Christmas time. Oh shit. No.
The thing about my daughter is that she has a sense of humor.
This is fair.
Her grandmother, who's more traditional Jewish, might not find that amusing.
Well, whatever
my daughter
you do,
and her mother would probably crack up because both of them are familiar enough with Christopher Walken that they would probably get enjoyment out of that. So
that's fair. Hey, listen, as long as you don't show it to the grandma, we'll be okay.
No. See, I wouldn't do that. My daughter is very much like me in some of her movie tastes. I'm a huge fan of Disney's Country Bears, going back to them being in the So I'm a big fan of the Country Bears movie, even though most people think it sucks.
Yep.
Christopher Walken is the villain in that movie. So my daughter has grown up watching that movie, adoring that movie, and again, Christopher Walken is the villain.
Yay.
So, again, I think she'd probably find it amusing.
Well, there you go. I did it. I made the right call.
I am a little sad that I'm taking this one off of the docket early because I would love to see Noah do Amish Paradise personally, but we don't know how long until he gets here, and there's no guarantee this album will come up for him.
Yeah,
so I'm just going for broke. I'm taking Amish Paradise off.
There you go.
So if you want to introduce me doing Amish Paradise, Weird Al's parody of Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise.
Yes, I shall. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Renegade J.J. Williams as he sings a parody of Gangsta's Paradise, better known by Weird Al Yankovic fans as Amish Paradise.
As I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain, I take a look at my wife and realize she's very plain, but that's just perfect for an Amish like me. You know, I shun fancy things like electricity. At 4:30 in the morning, I'm milking cows. Jebediah feeds the chickens and Jacob plows. Fool, and I've been milking and plowing so long that even Ezekiel thinks that my mind is gone. I'm a man of the land. I'm into discipline. Got a Bible in my hand and a beard on my chin. But if I finish all of my chores and you finish thine, then tonight we're gonna party like it's 1699. We've been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise. Butter once or twice, living in an Amish paradise. It's hard work and sacrifice, living in an Amish paradise. We sell quilts at discount price, living in an Amish paradise. A local boy kicked me in the butt last week. I just smiled at him and I turned the other cheek. I really don't care. In fact, I wish him well, because I'll be laughing my head off when he's burning in hell. But I ain't never punched a tourist, even if he deserved it. An Amish with a tood, you know that's unheard of. I never wear buttons, but I got a cool hat, and my homies agree I really look good in black, fool. If you come to visit, you'll be bored to tears. We haven't even paid the phone bill in 300 years, but we ain't really quaint, so please don't point and stare. We're just technologically impaired. There's no phone, no lights, no motor car, not a single luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe, it's as primitive as can be. We've been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise. Plain and simple guys living in an Amish paradise. There's no time for sin and vice, living in an Amish paradise. We don't fight, we all play nice, living in an Amish paradise. Hitching up the buggy, churning lots of butter, raised a barn on Monday, soon I'll raise another. Think you're really righteous? Think you're pure in heart? Well, I know I'm a million times as humble as thou art. I'm the pious guy the little Amits want to be like, on my knees day and night scoring points for the afterlife. So don't be vain and don't be whiny, or else, my brother, I might have to get medieval on your hiney.
Yay!
Thank you,
That
thank
was
you.
funny. That was funny. I forgot. Dude, that's so crazy. Amish people are literally just like cosplayers. They're the original cosplayers of Abe Lincoln, bro.
Right?
That's
Thank
what
you,
I'm
Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated. That's an all-time Weird Al classic.
Well, I'm about to hit you with an all-time Weird Al classic in the style of Morgan Freeman, "The Night Santa Went Crazy."
All right. So for James's selection off of the same album now, Bad Hair Day, is "The Night Santa Went Crazy," sung by Morgan Freeman.
I believe that is pronounced narrated by Morgan Freeman. Down in the workshop, all the elves were making toys for the good, gentle girls and the good, gentle boys. When the boss busted in, nearly scared them half to death, had a rifle in his hand and cheap whiskey on his breath. From his beard to his boots, he was covered with ammo. Like a big, fat, disgusting, disgruntled Yuletide Rambo. And he smiled, and he said, with a twinkle in his eye, "Merry Christmas to all. Now you're all gonna die." The night Santa went crazy. The night Saint Nick went insane. Realized he'd been getting a raw deal. Something finally must have snapped in his brain. Well, the workshop is gone now. He decided to bomb it. Everywhere you'll find pieces of Cupid and Comet, and he tied up his helpers, and he held his elves hostage. And he ground up poor Rudolph into reindeer sausage. He got Dancer and Prancer with an old German lager. And he slashed up Dasher just like Freddy Krueger. And he picked up a flamethrower. And he barbecued Blitzen. And he took a big bite and said, "Tastes just like chicken." The night Santa went crazy. The night Kris Kringle went nuts. Now you can hardly walk around the North Pole without stepping in reindeer guts. There's the National Guard and the FBI. There's a van from the Eyewitness News and a helicopter circling around the sky. And the bullets are flying and the body count's rising and everybody's dying to know, oh Santa, why? My. You used to be such a jolly guy. Yes, Virginia, now Santa's doing time in federal prison for his infamous crime. Hey, little friend now, don't you cry no more tears. He'll be out with good behavior in 700 more years. But now, Vixen's in therapy, and Donna's still nervous, and the elves all got jobs working for the Postal Service. And they say Mrs. Claus, she's on the phone every night with her lawyer negotiating the movie rights. They're talking about the night Santa went crazy, the night St. Nicholas flipped, broke his back for some milk and cookies. Sounds to me like he was tired of getting gypped. Whoa. The night Santa went crazy, the night St. Nick went insane, realized he'd getting a raw deal. Something finally must have snapped in his brain. Tell ya, something finally must have snapped in his poor old brain. This has been The Night Santa Went Crazy by Weird Al Yankovic. narrated by Morgan Freeman.
Charles approves as well.
Love. I don't know if he meant to have the 9s in there, but I'll take it anyway. Thank you.
So that is all the ones that we owed to the Dominguez.
Yes. It's not my best Morgan Freeman ever, but it's the best you're gonna get with how shitty I feel. Whoa.
You know what? I thought you did pretty damn good sir.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, good sir.
Unfortunately, Tony Khan is doing Tony Khan things. We still have the I Quit match. It's 10 to midnight. Tag match and the AEW Championship match are over. AEW Championship match just ended. And now we have an I Quit match that's probably going to go at least a half hour.
I can't imagine you wouldn't give that the proper time.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to run our trailer.
Yes.
And then while that runs, I want you to think for a little bit as it plays. Do you want to just continue doing the spins? Or do you want to ad-lib and talk about some wrestling for the week? We can even talk a little bit about what's going to come up this coming weekend that you'll see in the trailer, everybody.
Ooh.
If you want. So think about it as we run the trailer, and we will be right back.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All the wrestling.
Damn it.
Sorry, I didn't give myself the solo shot because I was using my phone to post a comment on the other guy's shit saying, hey, TK needs to stop this. We're trying to do karaoke and you still have a match.
Yeah, I'm sure much to Noah's happiness. But hey, you know what? I am fine with doing wheel spins because I'll be real, kind of just been out of the loop because I've been working all week, so I don't know what to talk about.
I mean, there's the obvious, which is the Andrade situation.
Yeah, I already gave my thoughts on the collective show though, so I don't need to rehash.
Okay, not everybody here tuned into the collective show, and it's just me. So it's not going to go long in the teeth.
All righty, fair enough.
And then we did see the trailer coming up next weekend. We've got GCW, Shotzi's House of Horrors, or whatever it's called, on Friday. We've got Halloween Havoc on Saturday for NXT JCW Possession with the Luna Vachon Invitational on Sunday. So there's a few different things coming up next weekend as well, all kind of Halloween themed.
Yes. What time, by the way, just quick question, is JC Dub doing their show on that Sunday?
Let me double check for
you. Yeah. The reason I ask is because I was invited to go to a wedding. So
it is at 5:00 Eastern.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a problem then because of the wedding. Definitely,
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out whether we do it later or whatever. But we'll figure it out.
We could always do it like on demand style. But yeah, looking forward to the Halloween, the Hallows Eve. Usually, my favorite time of the year. It starts with my birthday, and then Halloween, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas. So looking forward to that. And now we get the Halloween portion. You love to see the Halloween.
Yes, and I will be available to join you guys for the GCW show. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, there you go.
Because where I am currently, I will still be come this weekend.
Ooh,
it is a long story as to why I'm here that I'd really rather not go into. But yes, I will still be here come Friday. So.
Ooh, well, fair enough. I am looking forward to that show, the GC Dub show.
Especially with the vignette that Atticus just released for the casket match. Holy hell. I don't think he said anything. It is all just like 3 minutes of movie.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't think there's any dialogue in the whole thing.
No. And
if there is, it's like one throwaway line.
Yeah. I like his editing style a lot. Let us talk about Mr. Andrade, because that's been in the topical news cycle.
Yes.
Oh boy.
And like I said in the group chat, I really wanted to stay away from this. But considering we have at least 30 minutes to kill until two of our other participants get here, we may as well chat about it a little bit.
Yeah.
So as everybody probably knows, Andrade was terminated from his contract with WWE with cause because of failure for the wellness violations. We don't know what he tested positive for. They're not going to release that. It's not our business at the end of the day.
Yep.
He virtually turned up immediately on AEW television because he was led to believe, flat out told, whatever, that he wasn't going to be held to the standard no compete clauses because he was being terminated. Upon appearing on AEW television, WWE apparently issued a cease and desist and informed him that not only is there a 90-day, but because of the fact that he was terminated with cause, he actually has a 1-year non-compete. Of course, this has generated a lot of buzz in the dirt sheets and in the IWC. People feel that it's unjust, that a year is insane. And I look at it like this, and I know you're going to have a differing opinion from me, James, which is why me and you just having this conversation is cool. If this was in the contract that Andrade signed, WWE is perfectly within their rights. I know people don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. if this was in the contract that Andrade signed, and Andrade's lawyer allowed him to sign when he came back to the company, WWE is perfectly within their rights. Is it kind of screwy the way they're going about enforcing it? I'm not going to argue that. I agree. But according to what I've been reading, and I don't know if you've seen the same reports, this is a new-ish portion of the contracts that's been in the contracts now for a little while. I don't know exactly when it began to become a regular thing. And that is the whole, if you're fired, terminated with cause, you have a year no compete clause.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think that the reason all this is going down is a couple of things. Number one, and I know it's been said on multiple shows, multiple spaces, I don't think WWE thought he was going to go back to AEW because things went so swimmingly for him there the last time. And one of the people that he actually got into physical altercations with, Sammy Guevara, anybody, is still there. The other thing is I honestly feel, and I know it sounds like a tinfoil conspiracy hat theory, I honestly feel WWE did this to pull one over on to Tony Khan and to try to have something they can use to negotiate to get Adam Copeland, Edge, for John Cena's retirement match. Because Andrade is going to want to compete as quickly as possible. Tony Khan already inserted Andrade into an angle against Kenny Omega, put him in the Don Callis family. Tony Khan's going to want to get him on TV as quick as possible again. Andrade is going to want to wrestle as quick as possible. What kind of deal can be negotiated to where WWE terminates the cease and desist and lets Andrade do what Andrade wants to do? You give us Edge for one night, we won't go forward with any legal proceedings. People think that that sounds ludicrous. And no, I'm not talking about Chris Bridges, the rapper.
Yeah.
But after Survivor Series, there's about 2 weeks until John Cena's final match with no dates for John Cena to appear on television. So you either have to establish who he's going to fight in 2 weeks at Survivor Series or have it be a surprise.
Yep. I never even considered that until you brought that up. That's actually a brilliant idea on how to mitigate this. And to be honest, that's great for the wrestling fans if we do it that way, because we get what we want in Andrade and Kenny, and Cena gets what he wants, which is one final match with Edge.
And we get a true forbidden door because an AEW contracted superstar would be competing on WWE television.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be. I agree that that's how this should go, by the way, at this point, because I don't know how else you get out of this mess without it just being a complete mess either way. My thoughts are this, right? I go back to the Brock situation, specifically the Brock Lesnar situation, not the recent one, but I'm talking about the one when he first left the Fed in WWF.
2004.
2004, yeah. And they tried to slap him with a 7-year no compete for any combat sports. that was insanity, and they tried to enforce that same law on him then, and that was a much longer period. I think it was like 7-ish years or something like that, 8-ish years.
The difference that I think that there is in that one, James, if I may interject, is that Brock
Yes.
at that point claimed that he didn't want to do wrestling. He wanted to try his hand at football. So it's like, okay, try your hand at football. Here's a non-compete for X amount of years that you can't do anything combat sport related because you want to go do football. So go do football. And then he sucked at football.
Yeah, but okay. Even
So I think that's why it was a little bit different. I'm not saying it was right. It was bullshit for that too. But I think that's why it was such an extended one, and Brock agreed to it at the time. But Brock agreed to it at the time because he thought he was going to be successful in his football ventures. And he was.
Therein lies my point, though, because it was such a bogus claim, even though he signed it, it legally, when it went to the courts, did not hold up. We got a very similar situation with this when it comes to Andrade. And there's
hold on a second. Charles is putting something in the comments that I was unaware of. He says that Brock signed a 7-year contract in 2003, which is why it was a 7-year non-compete.
Right. And Brock basically wiped his ass with that.
Yes. And for interactive games and movies, more or less, yeah, we're waiting for AEW to finish. They're on the main event. We already did a little preamble. You missed. Yes. We did 6 songs because Los Dominguez's our tremendous supporters, Arlene and Emmanuel Dominguez, had donated previously to help us secure an interview with Doug Malo that we did back at the beginning of September.
Yes.
And we owed songs for that. And since me and James were the main ones that benefited off that, along with Walter, we did those songs. But once Noah and Walter are done with AEW, they will be here, and we will work on the $75 worth of donations that we have promised for tonight's show, which is 15 spins.
Yes.
So once they get here, we'll get back to it. But once in the meantime, in between time, we're having a little bit of a conversation about the Andrade thing. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't go anywhere. We will get back to the weirdness that is Al Yankovic.
Indeed. Yes. I just want to reiterate that, and this is, I know people think that this isn't the same situation because Andrade is not as big of a star as Brock was when he was able to pull that leverage. But here's the problem. It very much is similar because Andrade actually has a pretty substantial goddamn sum of income that he saved over the years to the point where it is damn near fuck you money. Okay? And he does not necessarily have to abide by that law because it is the same BS that they put Brock in. Brock fought the case and won. Andrade could easily do the same. It's literally like verbatim the same case. And the difference between Brock when he fought it and Andrade, him fighting it, is Andrade legitimately could do it on his own, but he has the Khan family that is willing to bail him out of this. And I think if Tony didn't think he could win it, I don't think he'd put him on TV. I think they're gonna see what they could do before they even get to that point. But make no mistake about it, Tony and Shahid have so much goddamn money. Like, we're talking generational wealth to the point where if they wanted to fight this and win the suit, they could. and
I don't doubt
TKO and WWE can do nothing about it.
Well, and that's where I slightly disagree with you, because the difference between Andrade and Brock is that Brock chose to leave to go pursue football. Andrade was terminated with cause because of violation of the wellness policy.
You're right.
And WWE can say that they're just trying to look out for other professional wrestlers out there by holding him to the 1 year, especially if they can prove, and again, we don't know this, but especially if they can prove that they tried to get Andrade help, offered to send him to rehab to help him with his issues, and he turned it down. Because, like I pointed out in one of the spaces this week, and I forget whose space it was, I've been in so many, Droz being paralyzed by that running powerbomb from D'Lo Brown was a freak accident, and both men were sober.
Right.
Imagine what happens if Andrade is in there drugged up beyond his wildest mind. Like,
right.
We don't know what his vice is. He could be coked up. He could be on heroin. He could be stumbling drunk. He gets in there and tries to do something with somebody and he's under the influence. We could have another Droz situation, or worse, he could kill somebody.
And that's totally valid.
And if WWE can prove that that's why they're invoking the year and they tried to get him help, then I don't think Tony and Saeed Khan would win it.
While I totally hear that, and I would not be in dispute of that, especially if he was on those hard drugs. You know my stance on Jeff Hardy. You know my stance on the Usos. I've made no bones about it at this point, as far as, like, they probably never should have gotten the amount of chances they did, especially in Jeff's case this late in his fucking career. Right? So I'm with you there. However, legally speaking, we're talking about a whole different case. There's no grounds to stand on when it comes to that. And that's the thing. It's like, it'd be one thing if, okay, we're suing you because, you know, you came in and disparaged our no compete. And that in of itself, as I said, is kind of BS. But then if they try to leverage the fact that he was coked up, it's like, okay, fair enough. That's why they terminated him with cause. But that doesn't mean that you can hold somebody that's not even an employee of your company. They are all labeled independent contractors, right?
Technically speaking, yes.
And like to the same standards as a freaking employee. You can't do that. Which is why the U.S. Supreme Court has been trying to fight against this for the last year and a half now, because they're trying to get that rule overturned, because they realize how BS of a rule it is. If they want to go elsewhere, they should be allowed to do so, because they are the commodity and they should be treated as such and not held to some, you know, pigeonholed to some place, basically. So I agree in the sense of, if Andrade needs help, he needs to fucking get it. But we don't actually know what the wellness violation was, so I don't want to speculate until there's hard evidence anyway.
And that's fair enough. Neither do I, because for all we know, it was a performance enhancer.
Right.
You know, which, granted,
I mean,
isn't exactly a good thing, but it's better than doing cocaine or heroin or something. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just to enhance the body physique.
Yeah, I mean,
Roid rage is still completely a thing, though.
And if we're going to hold Andrade to that standard, right? How about we get Brock Lesnar to take a piss test right now? How about we get, you know, Shawn Michaels, who literally has admitted, hey, may have done a bump with Sexy Red recently. to that same standard. I guarantee you they won't.
I'm pretty sure that was a joke.
They won't. So
I can understand where you're coming from.
You know what I mean? Like it's like insane to me. It's like if it's an performance enhancer, it's like there are people in that company right now that have done worse and are still there. And like people who have done exactly what Andrade would potentially be doing, allegedly, which is performance enhancer, the alleged, and they're still there and are being pushed to the fucking moon. So, wagwan, like, why? Like, you're gonna hold him down for that when you have had a history of letting people use steroids in the past and being okay with it? Like, I that don't sit right with me at all, brother. I'm not gonna lie.
And I get it. And it doesn't sit right with me either. I'm just, you seem to be firmly planted on one side, and I'm just basically playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I'm one of those people, it's like, and you know, it's in my Twitter banner, right? Like, professional wrestlers matter. There's a reason why I say that, because without them, we are not in those seats. We're just not. You know, no matter what company you tune into, if you didn't have the wrestlers, there would be no company for the fans to tune in and watch. You know, because you need the wrestlers, you need the talent in order to do the things you need to do. And I feel like they should be treated with a lot more respect and not taken for granted as much as they are, and used as some fucking political goddamn leverage or pawn in their fucking game. And I'm so sick of that being the case when it comes to these men and women, not just in pro wrestling, but in all combat sports, getting like shafted like this. I really am sick of it. The only sport in combat sports where it doesn't fucking happen, which is absurd because it was run by the mafia for years, is fucking boxing. It's the only sport where you actually get paid what you're fucking worth if you're at the top of your division. With UFC, it's not like that. With WWE, it's not like that. AEW has actually increased that pay by a significant amount, which has made WWE have to fucking, match that amount. But that wasn't until recently. And even then, it's still way lower than what boxing fighters are getting paid. So, I'm just tired of like wrestlers getting shafted. And I'm not saying Andrade is innocent in this, because clearly he isn't.
Yeah,
but
there's nobody in this instance that is innocent.
No.
AEW is not innocent. Andrade is not innocent. WWE is not innocent.
No.
If you want to be technical, and again, I know people don't want to hear this, WWE is probably the most innocent, though. Because if they put this in the contract and Andrade signed it, whether it's a bullshit clause or not, Andrade agreed to it. So now if we find out that there was contract tampering, that it was added later, and Andrade didn't know, then yeah, WWE is 100% not innocent. But from where I look at things, and by no means am I a lawyer, but my stepdad is a lawyer. So I've picked his brain on things in the past. Contracts are binding. If this clause was in the contract when Andrade came back to the company and he signed it, WWE is the least at fault in this.
Sure.
And to Interactive's point, my question is did Andrade know or didn't know? Like, how can you not read your own contract? In this day and age, he probably had some legal representative read it for him and then tell him if it was okay to sign or not. But then again, that brings another party into this. If his legal representative told him it was okay to sign and Andrade signed it, then Andrade probably didn't read the contract, but the legal representation knew about the clause and didn't tell him about it.
Yeah. In which case, that motherfucker needs to be fired. Like, yesterday. Like, if that is indeed the case. But even with that, I don't think it's actually a feasible, enforceable clause, and Andrade could still challenge it and probably win.
He definitely has the right to challenge. Whether he would win or not is debatable because, again, if WWE can prove that he was at risk to wrestlers, regardless of the company, whether it's CMLL, AEW, WWE, House of Glory, which he's advertised for on November 15th.
Who knows if he's even going to be there, by the way.
Exactly. That's why I said that he's advertised. But if they can prove that he's a liability to wrestlers in any of these companies and that they tried to get him help and he refused it, they probably can make it stick.
Well,
or at the very least, the judge may be like, well, a year is a little bit much. We will enforce it at 6 months under the provision that Andrade goes into a rehab facility and gets treated for his issues. That would be a pretty good compromise, Then it's however long he's in rehab, which most of those clinics are 90 days. So there goes 3 months right there that he's not going to be able to work. And then 3 months once he's out of the rehab to make sure he doesn't fall back off the wagon.
All I know is that this shit sounds way, 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 way too complicated at this point, and I like your idea better. I think they should just trade Cope for one night for Andrade to be released out of that no compete and call it a day.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I think they would just make everybody look better in the end at this point, and it would actually do something that nobody ever thought would ever fucking happen. And quite honestly, not for nothing, they owe John Cena like a lot, considering how bad this fucking heel run went. So much so that the point where he went and did this weird I'm a face again thing. He's owed this at least. Him and Edge are the defining feud of John Cena's career. Everybody argues Orton. Edge was there first. Edge was there definitely.
Well, you can argue that Orton was there first because they're from the same class in OVW.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it, but everybody remembers.
It's definitely 1A, 1B.
Yeah, it's 1A, 1B, and I think that. But the thing is, I think a lot more people remember the Edge feud more, because that was a period of time where, like, that kept fans around. You know what I mean? Like, at a time where WWE was bleeding viewers, they maintained an audience because of Edge and Cena fighting against each other. And, like, that spanned well beyond their 06 feud. That went into an 09 feud. That went into a 2010 feud. Like, they tore it up quite a few times. And I think if you're going to give John Cena one last hurrah, it should be with nobody else but Edge. I think Adam should be allowed to come over for one night only and fight John Cena, especially considering the fact that these two have literally been doing each other's moves now as a tribute to each other.
Exactly.
Like,
and I would even go as far as to say 2 nights. Like, we can have the Punk situation where War Games is over or Cena's match is over, wherever on the card it is, and the lights go dark for a moment.
Yeah.
And then the lights come back up and Cope is in the rain. No music. Cope's in the rain staring eye to eye with John Cena with the microphone. See you in DC. Drops the mic and they leave.
Yeah, honestly. That
And
would
then
be
everyone's
fun.
giving a holy shit because Adam Copeland, Edge, just appeared on WWE television. Again, no entrance. No need to give a little lower third announcing who it is. We all know who it is. Let him say his thing and then have the match in DC.
Yep.
And then comes does he get billed as Adam Copeland with an AEW tag like the TNA stars do? Or does he get Edge for one night? Since WWE owns the rights to the name Edge.
Yeah,
The
it
music
really
is
depends.
the same regardless.
I mean, we know who it is regardless, yeah, but like the point being, to kind of circle back to how this conversation started for those just tuning in, if they do this, then that should be the trade-off. Andrade released from the no-compete. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I was really looking forward to a potential Kenny Omega Andrade feud. I think that shit could have slapped. And it's just a shame that got halted now, because I really think that could have been something special. So
I agree.
Shit happens. You know what's funny? If he were to bring lead LFI, like if things worked out, I did wonder, like, was there a possibility that he joins back with the faction and Globonables and lead it again? Because he came back as a heel, joined the Don Callis family. He easily could have gotten LFI back, and that means him and Sammy Guevara would have been in the same faction, and that would have been like they had an opportunity to kind of get some buzz around. You know what I mean? Just doing that. Who knows, right? If that was, maybe that was in the plans, maybe it wasn't, but it would have been funny to see how that worked out, you know, because
It's
I would have
still
laughed my
possible
ass
they
off.
can do that because Andrade could resume control of LFI and then merge LFI with the Don Callis family.
Yeah. DCF, yeah, for sure. I mean, let's be real. None of those people are doing fuck all. I mean, unless you count Ring of Honor, right? I guess you can count Ring of Honor. I know
because Bruce and
Sammy's the
Sammy are
tag
the
champ,
ROH
man.
tag champs. So
Yeah, so there's at least that, and at least you get some exposure by featuring them on TV with the titles, you know. And like the idea of Andrade leading that part of the group with like, and then bringing Hechicero into that group, you know what I mean? Like, could have worked. Like, I mean, the group itself, like him and Sammy alone would have caused a lot of stir. So you never know, but who knows? We'll see what happens. Are they still going live with that match?
Yep.
Man, how long have we been talking?
About a half hour.
What the fuck? Oh,
Nice conversation about the Andrade situation.
well, there. Thank God we talked about that.
But again, you know, we've got Shotzi's House of Horrors coming up for GCW on Friday. We've got NXT Halloween Havoc on Saturday. We've got JCW coming up on Sunday. Please feel free to Super Chat Interactive.
Yes. Yes, PayPal us as well if you want us to sing Weird Al stuff.
feel free to super chat about a different topic. We're open, until the rest of the crew gets here, because we don't want to go. We want to make sure they have the opportunity to make some money also.
Yeah.
So we don't want to just hog all the spins, and take all the money, which I'm broke. That would be easy as fuck for me to do and selfish, but I'm not that type of guy. I'm the guy that came up with the idea that everybody gets PayPal for their songs instead of one person or two people raking in all the cash. So
this is true. This is very true. Very, very true.
For those of you that aren't watching the I Quit match, apparently Steen showed up. To help Darby. Oh, okay. Darby has forced Mox to say I quit. The match is over now, so they should be joining us momentarily.
That's actually pretty fucking funny. I like that. Very nice.
I gotta say, man, because AEW posted the clip of Steen arriving. Old man Steen just looks weird to me, bro.
I love Old Man Sting. I don't know why. I think it's just unironically his best look.
I'm not saying that it's bad, but it just looks weird after all these years with the gray goatee and the short gray hair.
I think it looks badass for that
look, bro.
I think it looks badass. Like, dude looks fucking sick. Honestly, he should have just stuck with that the whole run while he was at AEW. I think it looks fucking cool. He's one of the few guys that has that Silver Fox look that actually looks like he's like he could rock it, and nobody would have batted an eye, But some people probably would have fucking shat on it, and here I am thinking it's cool. Like somebody's like, "Oh, he looks like a skunk," but
I could see that.
I see some asshole commenting that.
I wouldn't have said it, but I could see it.
Yes. He kind of, in a little bit, he kind of does look like a skunk. Just a smidge.
Yeah. I believe you're right, Charles, as Walter Cruz has entered.
Yeah. Hi.
What is up, Walter?
Not much. AEW just doing their thing, going a little long, but they do pay-per-views well. It's just, man, start doing it in the afternoon, Tony.
Right? It's like we got karaoke we're trying to do here. Me and James have been nice about it, though. We've kind of just been bullshitting here a little bit, waiting for y'all to get here so that we didn't run through the money for the spins.
Oh, yeah.
We were trying to.
I think I told you about this a while back, but if you remember, Arlene and Emmanuel had donated $25 to help us secure the Doug Malo interview. And as a result of that donation, I had told them that come Weird Al, they would get free spins basically on that. So me and James basically performed those spins.
Oh, okay.
Since the money had already been collected and used for what it was supposed to be used for. And we even gave him a bonus one because $25 would have been 5 spins. We gave him 6. That way me and James both sang 3 times.
Oh, okay.
But so we did that. Then we talked a little bit about the Andrade situation. And then Emmanuel just super chatted $2. Thank you, Emmanuel. Status of the U.S. Championship with Zayn and Julia not fighting.
And this is where I need for a bit.
But you're not alone, James, because I don't watch the weekly television.
Well, Sami Zayn just.
Situation. I know Sami just lost the title to Ilya Dragunov. So I'm interested to see what happens there with Ilya. Apparently, Sammy's been pushing for a while for Ilya to get the belt upon his return because he thinks Dragunov will bring prestige to the title. Completely agree with him on that. But we got to see how Ilya gets booked. As far as Julia, the women's U.S. title has been a shit show ever since Chelsea lost it to Zelina.
Correction, even before Chelsea lost it because they booked her to complete oblivion by not booking her on major shows. Other than that one rare instance.
Agreed. But at least she was a fighting champion who was featured more often than Zelina and Julia have been.
This is fair.
Two Canadians in it, and a Russian are the U.S. champions.
So now we're just waiting on Noah to get here so we can get to the spinning.
He does
Come
know.
on, Noah.
He does know it's karaoke, right?
Yes, he does. And he knows that it's Weird Al, and he knows we were doing it after Wrestle Dream, so he'd be in a good mood. And Weird Al is something that everybody loves. Nobody,
Yes.
I have never met anybody that has a bad word to say about Weird Al Yankovic.
I definitely don't. Shit.
So it's like even Noah can have a little bit of fun with Weird Al. So we're just waiting for Noah to get here. Come on, Noah. You know what? I'm going to run the trailer again.
Yes.
Hopefully by the time it's done, he will be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him the link again, even though he really doesn't need it because he has producer roles. But
Yeah. And it'll give me an opportunity to go take a liaki. So we will be right back.
And now for a taste of things to come.
And we are back.
No, Noah.
Our viewership has gone up. That's good.
No,
when
Noah.
when I left the room, he was still talking to Ash about something. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense then. Shit.
I don't know what they were discussing, to be honest.
Well, we'll figure that out.
Well, I know that on Sunday, or maybe it'll be Monday technically, or maybe it'll be late Saturday technically, because Japanese time, but I know on Saturday, or the 26th, is one of those Japanese shows, which is the one that Io Sky is going to be on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he may be talking with her about that.
Yeah.
Manual.
What is
Woo-hoo,
Manuel?
December 13th. I can't wait for him to finally leave.
You're gonna miss him when he's gone.
I'm not convinced he'll be gone.
He'll be in a backstage role, probably.
Yeah,
But he won't
he'll
wrestle.
still be around, but he won't wrestle anymore. That's the thing. I think he's going to be a brand ambassador, kind of like Titus O'Neil.
I'd wait on that. Believe it or not, I don't think. I think there was a reason why he worded it, but I could be wrong.
I wonder.
John Cena has been a man of his word. He's built on being a man of his word. So if he says
He'd
that
still be
he's
a man
not
of his
going to
word.
wrestle, then I believe him that he's not going to wrestle.
I think the recent tweet, there's a reason he worded it the way he did.
I just hope they don't immediately throw him into the Hall of Fame the next year. It's like, can we give it some time and bring people that deserve? I'm not saying he don't deserve, but can we
Money.
bring people that you've been screwing over for the last few years in person?
To be honest, Cena would probably refuse because it's going to be in fucking Saudi anyway. So fuck that.
Well, no, because if he retires December 13th, then the next Hall of Fame would be 2026, would be Vegas.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Which means
wow.
that all of us could see him go in the Hall of Fame.
Why the fuck did they make the? I didn't even realize they made it a residency. Okay.
But I don't think he would want to steal that spotlight from Stephanie. It seems like she might be the highlight.
Co-main eventers.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd steal it from her, but I think he'd share it with her.
Mhm.
And when you consider the fact that Stephanie hearing him rap is what led him to this gimmick, and him being as over as it would make perfect sense.
Yeah, true. She was the only one advocating for him after that. Yeah.
It's shocking that she's a fan of rap.
Not surprised.
Dude, back then a lot of people were okay.
Mm-hmm.
You got to remember, 03, Eminem was popping off. Like, he was just coming up.
Not just them. You're talking like Hobson, Tech Nine, fucking, like a lot of those guys.
Yeah,
Busta
but
Rhymes.
see, okay, Busta is someone I'm more familiar with. Tech Nine, I know like 2 songs of. And the other dude you named, I have no clue who he is.
The Tech Nine is more underground, that's why.
So, like, you're naming underground dudes, but, like, I was trying to name mainstream.
Yeah, fair. Hobson had a couple mainstream bangers.
Never heard of them.
Fair. He is great. Maybe I'll put you on to him at some point.
All right, well, we will go ahead and we will begin spinning at least the first 5 spins to see who's going to sing.
Yes.
For this next round.
Me. No Big G, though.
Yes, let me take Big G out. Sorry about that. Forgot to remove him when he said that he wasn't going to be there.
No Jeff.
Excuse me.
And
no Josh either. Take him off as well.
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
All right. So, first spin.
Is it me? I said it and it came true. No, it didn't.
All right. So, right into things, and Walter gets a spin. Second spin. These are going to be our leans, by the way, for Emmanuel in the chat. Panel's choice.
Ooh.
Third spin goes to, looks like me.
Ding.
Fourth spin goes to, is that me again? That's me again.
Yahoo!
And the final spin
Oh no!
What the hell?
Triple header.
All right, so We'll then go to that. And now this wheel, Walter, just so you know, is all of Weird Al's albums. So whatever album comes up, you get to pick a song off that album.
Okay.
Again, me and James have already sang 6 songs. A couple of the greatest hits have already been done, like another one, Rides the Bus and Amish Paradise. We've also done some more obscure songs, like The Night Santa Went Crazy and Skipper Dan. So just let me know what song you want to do, and I'll let you know if it's already been done or not, depending on what album comes up. As far as panel's choice, I know James wants to sing, but I feel like we got to knock Noah with one, like, as soon as he gets here.
So I just got a notification. He is way too tired and he's going to bed. So he said we all can have the monies, he says. And to be fair, he has, in fact, I think since we started these things, like back in the open mic night days, has shown up to like every single one of these karaoke. So I think with the exception of one, no, that was one he actually enjoyed. Never mind. That's what I'm confusing that with. So yeah, no, he's shown up to every single one. So I mean, I'm fine with more money. Fuck.
Yeah. So okay. So the panel's choice then will go to James.
Hi, it's me.
Oh my God, Bad Hair Day. I remember that.
So what we'll do is we'll just alternate them. We'll spin in order. So we'll do Walter's first, James's next, then my 3. But when it comes to performing, it'll go me, Walter, me, James, me. That way I don't have to do 3 in a row. That makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
So first spin, Walter gets to pick a song from the UHF soundtrack. That has not come up yet, so you're pretty much free and clear. James gets to pick a song from Off the Deep End.
Okay.
I know which song I would choose if I had that one, but I don't. At least not yet. So my first song is going to be from Off the Deep End. But James got it first, so he gets to pick the song first. So
okay.
My second song Running with Scissors. And my last song comes from Bad Hair Day. Why did Running with Scissors disappear?
Let's see.
So, James, what are you going to do from Off the Deep End?
I'm going to go with I Can't Watch This.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I go
That's
with
not that's not the one I was going to do. So, give me a second here. I'm going to go back to the name wheel and take Noah off. That way he doesn't come up. Then I need to get the lyrics for my song up.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to find, the lyrics. I know what song I want to do, but
Google, bro. That's what I do. Weird Al, insert title here, lyrics. All right. James, you've been doing the pleasure of introducing me, so I will go ahead and let you do it again, good sir.
Yes.
It's probably the most well-known song from Off the Deep End. I'm going to do Smells Like Nirvana.
Yeah, sounds about right. Here's
So
the thing.
Emmanuel, hold on. So Emmanuel, let Arlene know 15 to 5 to James.
Yes. So I don't know if I cut out or if everybody else cut out. I don't know. But
Okay,
yes.
I'll just say it again because maybe it was me that froze for a second. So Emmanuel, let Arlene know 15 to me, 5 to Walter, 5 to James.
Yes. Thank you much.
Go ahead.
Alrighty. So here to sing Smells Like Nirvana. Here is the Renegade, J.J. Williams.
What is this song all about? Can't figure any lyrics out. How do the words to it go? I wish you'd tell me. I don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know, oh no, don't know, don't know, don't know. Now I'm mumbling and I'm screaming and I don't know what I'm seeing. Crank the volume, ears are bleeding. I still don't know what I'm seeing. We're so loud and incoherent. Boy, this oughta bug your parents. Yeah. Hi. It's unintelligible. I just can't get it through my skull. It's hard to bar gnarled vowels with all these marbles in my mouth. Don't know, don't know, don't know, oh no. Don't know, don't know, don't know. Well, we don't sound like Madonna. Here we are now. We're Nirvana. Sing distinctly. We don't wanna buy our album. We're Nirvana, a garage band from Seattle. Well, it sure beats raising cattle. Yeah.
Yay! Very well done.
I forgot those were the actual lyrics.
Right?
Pretty fucking good.
All right. So next up is going to be Walter with a track from the UHF soundtrack. Were you able to find the lyrics, Walter?
Yep.
All right. So here to sing She Drives Like Crazy, a parody of the Fine Young Cannibals, She Drives Me Crazy, Mr. Reliable, Walter Cruz.
Oh my god, I forgot how long the intro to this is. When how you do 80 in second gear. When you drive, I can't relax. I just from Cracker Jack. You just hit another tree. These fender benders are killing me. Drives like crazy. Ooh, ooh, like no one else. Ooh, ooh. He drives like crazy, and I'm afraid for myself. They'll put you behind bars where you play bumper car. Did a great figure eight in the middle of the interstate. Now you squeal wherever we go. Even hitchhikers just say no. She drives me crazy. Ooh, ooh. Her car's a mess. Ooh, ooh. She drives like crazy. She's got a death wish, I guess. It's hard to keep that high note. I mean that falsetto thing up.
Fair enough. I can believe it. Good job, Walter. Good job. All right. So it is up to me again.
Yes.
For my song from Running with Scissors. And again, I'm not going to take the obvious one here. I'm going to sing my personal favorite from this album. It is called Ode to a Superhero. And it is a parody of Billy Joel's Piano Man. Now, traditionally here lately, I've been giving you 2 verses. I'm actually going to give 3 because the third verse is my favorite verse. So hang tight with me, everybody. Little something extra for Arlene Dominguez since she is giving me 15 of these dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, I'll be doing Ode to a Superhero, James.
Okay. Here to sing Ode to a Superhero. It is the Renegade, J.J. Williams.
Oh, hold on a second.
Oh.
Hold on a second, because that's not off the right album. I thought it was on that album, but it's not.
Oh, no.
Oopsie daisy.
Oopsie poopsie.
Okay, give me a second. Botch! No botch graphic, though.
Botch graphic.
No botch graphic. He's not here.
No. Oh, he's not here? Yeah, fair. Oh, yeah, he did.
Sworn that was on that album.
You know, we do so much shit. I forgot he created that graphic.
What, the Botch A?
Yeah, Botch A and Botch. Yeah, I forgot he did those.
The Botch one he created. The Botch A Jeff did to be a haha.
Yeah, well, Jeff was brilliant for that. That will still forever be the craziest episode that has ever happened in the history of the show, is us losing it over baguettes and wow, it's fucking French shit. That will never not be funny.
All right, so I am going to go with the popular song from the album then, just because I was on the wrong album.
Okay.
So I'm going to be doing The Saga Begins, which is Weird Al's parody of American Pie, and it details the Phantom Menace.
Ah, fair enough. Well.
And I'll still do the first 2 verses, basically, because American Pie is a long-ass fucking song. So you'll get the chorus twice from me.
No, there you go. Here to sing The Saga Begins, which is a parody of American Pie, the Renegade of Wrestling, J.J. Williams.
Long, long time ago, In a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack. And I thought me and Qui-Gon Jinn could talk the Federation into maybe cutting them a little slack. But their response, it didn't thrill us. They locked the doors and tried to kill us. We escaped from that gas and met Jar Jar and Boss Nass. We took a bongo from the scene and we went to Theed to see the Queen. We all wound up on Tatooine. That's where we found this boy. Oh my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. He left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi.
Nice.
Did you know this junkyard slave isn't even old enough to shave? But he can use the Force, they say. Do you see him hitting on the Queen, though he's just 9 and she's 14? Yeah, he's probably gonna marry her someday. Now I know he built C-3PO, and I've heard how fast his pod can go. And we were broke, it's true. So we made a wager or two. He was a prepubescent flying ace. And the minute Jabba started off that race, well, I knew who would win first place. So yes, it was our boy. We started singing, my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. He left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Thank you.
Yes. Sheesh.
Damn, Walter's gone. I scared him away.
Walter did go away.
That's cold-blooded.
And I am ready.
All right, James, what song are you doing from Off the Deep End?
I am doing Can't Watch This.
That is right. Okay, so here to sing I Can't Watch This. Weird Al's parody of MC Hammer's You Can't Touch This. Are we doing a goofy voice or are we just doing straight up James?
We are doing straight up James.
James Hebert, everybody.
Yes, here it is. I can't watch this. Do 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 do. Can't watch this. Do 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 do. Can't watch this. Do 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 do. Can't watch this. Do 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 do. My TV makes me so bored. Makes me say, oh my Lord, what is this garbage here? When I cover my eyes and plug my ears, it sucks. And that's no lie. It's about as much fun as watching paint dry. Lowers my IQ one notch, and that's the reason why I can't watch this. Do 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 do. I told you, homeboy, I can't watch this. Do 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 do. Can't watch this, dude. It's trash. Poke my eyes out, man. Can't watch this, dude. Yo, give me the remote control. I can't watch this. Oh no, 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 no. I can't watch this. Should I do another? I think it's fun. I think it's fun the way it is.
That was good, James.
Thank you. Thank you. That is pretty fucking funny. Dude, it literally Weird Al Yankovic just talked about the IWC. He predicted the future. Sorry, I saw an opportunity. Had to hit the home run.
Hey, I don't blame you for it.
You know how it be. Shit.
All right, so for my last song of Arlene's spins,
Yes,
I am
sir.
going to be doing Gump, Weird Al's parody of the Presidents of the United States of America song Lump.
All right. Is it called Lump or?
No, it's called Gump, like Forrest Gump.
Oh, yes. Okay. This one's dedicated to Jenny. Here's to sing Gump, the renegade of wrestling, J.J. Williams.
Gump sat alone on a bench in the park. My name is Forrest, he'd casually remark. Waiting for the bus with his hands in his pockets. He just kept saying life is like a box of chocolates. He's Gump, what's in his head? He's Gump, is he inbred? Gump was a big celebrity. He told JFK that he really had to pee. He never feels too dumb because his mom always told him stupid is as stupid does. He's Gump, he's kind of square. He's Gump, what's with that hair? Wow. Run, now Forrest, run like the wind now, run now Forrest, run, stop.
You ever think Paul London and Brian Kendrick entrance was inspired by Forrest Gump?
Possibly.
Yes, very, very nice. Very nice, JJ. Very nice. Life is like a box of chocolates. You'll never know what you're going to get.
You're good, Walter. And then there were back to two. So apparently something happened with Walter's dog. He got out.
Oh, no.
He said that he'll sing whatever he needs to at the start of the next Shenanigans.
Shit. Oof. Well.
Is fine because the next 10 spins we're going to be doing are manual spins, and he already told us he was going to have to pay us next week anyway.
Yeah, it works out.
So even though we're going to go ahead and sing his songs because that's what we do around to these parts, at least Walter will be singing closer to when he actually gets paid. So
yes.
That's a bummer, though. We went from 4 to 3 to 2, from 2 to 3 to should have been 4 to 3 to 2. So
it is what it is.
Feels like it's Muppets karaoke night.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, to be fair, we didn't expect the pay-per-view to go goddamn long, and Walter didn't expect to have that happen to him. So shit, yeah.
No, I know.
Life be lifing.
All right, so we'll do the next 5 spins of the first 5 spins of a manual.
Yes.
Come on.
We are goings.
Super Chatter's choice.
Well, it's up to Emmanuel. You have such a variety to pick from.
Right? Well, we'll see what happens with the rest of the wheel. Emmanuel's usually pretty fair. He'll pick whoever's name doesn't come up that much. So
Yes.
there's me.
You. Oh, you, buddy. And I get picked by a mains, which means I get another $5.
He did, because I'm at the notes area. So
Yeah, I see it right there in the comments. Oh.
Panel's choice.
Well, this may be a problem because we are the panel. This work. We'll give it to Walter. Why not? And it's me. Okay.
Come on. With this thing.
Me, baby. And
Super Chadwick.
Well, there we go. Well, there we go. So, I think we have a panel's choice. We have a super chair's choice. I got picked by the wheel.
I got picked by the wheel.
Yeesh. I say we give it to Walter for the panel's choice. That way he at least gets some cash despite the snafu with his with the life in.
Fair enough. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do the other 5 spins. We can still do 5, take a commercial, do the other 5.
Yeah, you're right.
But let's just knock
I'll
this wheel out of the way.
Yeah, honestly, let me put that in there. Okay, so JJ.
We got James again.
I'm making your money. Walter.
I've already got it here in the notes section, James.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. Sorry. I forgot that's a thing.
Super Chatter's choice. So that's Emmanuel again.
I'm making the money. The man.
2 more.
Yay. Panel.
Another panel. We'll give that to Walter.
Yes.
Just immediately.
Yes, sir. Oh.
And another panel we'll give to Walter.
There we go. So now Walter has 3 songs.
Yes. Walter has 3. You have 4. I have 2, depending on who. Okay. He gave Super Chatter's choice to Walter.
Oh, okay. So I get 3 then.
So let's do it like this then. That way Walter doesn't have 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take one of the panel's choices from Walter, give it to me. That way there's 3 for Walter, 3 for me, 4 for you.
Yeah, it works.
Your name actually came up the most on the wheel.
Yes, I am okay with this.
Okay.
Cool. I like it. I am a trooper. I am still here despite a raging headache, singing my little tushy off.
And we appreciate you for that, James.
Yes. Although I will say, fair warning, the minute I'm done with my spins for tonight, and we get to Emmanuel's, or no, there is no super chat. Yeah, the minute I'm done with my spins, I'm going to bed. Bye.
Dude, the minute we're done with the spins, because you have 4, I've got 3, so it'll be alternated. You, me, you, me, you, me, you. Once we're done, we're signing off. So don't worry about that.
That is fair. Okay.
There's no reason to hang around. We've already talked about the Andrade thing. Nobody else is here really, so.
Yes.
All right, so the first album you get to pick a song from is Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Okay.
First one for me is Polka Party. Honestly, one of his weaker albums. Walter will get a song from Poodle Hat. James's next one will be from Poodle Hat. My next one will be from Straight Outta Lynwood.
What's my second one, by the way? I got my first one ready.
Poodle Hat. Give me a second to finish the spins and I'll put them in the private chat for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So just worry about your first one for right now.
Okay.
Your third one comes from Apocalypse.
Oh, cool. Oh. Okay. BPD.
Walter's next one comes from Alapalooza. James's last one.
Oh. What is it? I couldn't hear. Uh-oh.
You have 2 from Poodle Hat and you have 2 from Apocalypse.
Oh, perfect. Okay. From Doodle Hat and Apocalypse. Okay.
Walter's third one. Dare to be stupid. My last one. Debut album.
Got it.
All right.
All right, so.
Do you still need me to put it in the private chat for you?
Doodle Hat.
Since you have two from both, from, and it's not Doodle Hat, it's Poodle, like the dog breed.
Oh, Poodle Hat.
Poodle Hat.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Poodle Hat lyrics. Oh, lyrics. No, album. Thank you. I'm trying to make sure I'm not familiar.
All right. 1 second here.
Oh God, if I wasn't feeling like such garbage, I would do Angry White Boy polka in the style of Gilbert Godfrey, but I can't. Oh, eBay. eBay is definitely one of them for Poodle. You already did Couch Potato. Yeah, so eBay. By the way, I have Party in the CIA and Whatever You Like as part of mine.
Okay. Which one would you like to do first?
I'll do Party in the CIA because it's actually probably the one song that I can sing that won't be terrible.
All right.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to do Weird Al's parody of Miley Cyrus, Party in the USA, Party in the CIA, James Hebert.
Well, I moved out to Langley recently with a plain and simple dream. Want to infiltrate some thorough place and topple their regime. Those men in black with their matching suitcases, where everything's on a need-to-know basis. Agents that got that swagger, and everyone's cloaked and dagger. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, and then it's supposed to repeat 2 times. Why is every lyric that I pull up not saying that? Whatever. I'm feeling nervous, but I'm really kind of wishing for another undercover mission. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it's another fucking lyric. Oh, no, I fucked it up. Hold on. I'll start again on that second part. I'm feeling nervous, but I'm really kind of wishing for another undercover mission. That's when the red alert came to the radio, and I got my earpiece on. I got my dark sunglasses on, and I had my weapon drawn. So I get my handcuffs, cyanide pills, my classified doser. Tapping the phones like, yeah. Shredding the files like, yeah. Man, this does not age well at all. I mesmerized all the enemy spies, and I got to neutralize today. And I say, yeah, it's a party in the CIA. Yeah, it's a party in the CIA. Man, I really fucked that up because I haven't heard that goddamn song in God knows how long.
That's where the advantage is to play it in your ear, good sir, which
Yeah, I
I get.
know.
You're tired, you have a headache, you're laying down probably on your bed doing this.
Yes. Migraines.
So I
are
totally get it, but that's the advantage of having it in your head now.
Yes.
You did The Night Santa Went Crazy earlier. So since we're already dabbling in Christmas tunes, I'm going to do Weird Al's more famous Christmas song, Christmas at Ground Zero, which I do believe was actually banned for a couple of years after 9/11.
I'm not surprised.
But hey, the song goes back to like 1986, okay? So it was made 15 years before the attacks.
Yeah.
But still, it's a fun little song. And yeah, so I'm going to be doing Christmas at Ground Zero if you'd like to intro me.
That's fair.
No intro? Okay.
Oh, sorry. My brain killing me. Repeat again.
Christmas at Ground Zero.
Yes, that's what it was. Here to sing Christmas at Ground Zero by Weird Al Yankovic. It is the renegade of wrestling, J.J. Williams.
And Lord, I apologize if people find this insensitive, but it's just a good old comedic Christmas song. It's Weird Al. Take it for what it's meant as. It's Christmas at Ground Zero. There's music in the air. The sleigh bells are ringing and the carolers are singing while the air raid sirens blare. It's Christmas at Ground Zero. The button has been pressed. The radio just let us know that this is not a test. Everywhere the atom bombs are dropping, it's the end of all humanity. No more time for last minute shopping. It's time to face your final destiny. It's Christmas at Ground Zero. There's panic in the crowd. We can dodge debris while we trim the tree underneath the mushroom cloud. I'm just going to do the rest of the song because it's short.
Mm.
You might hear some reindeer on your rooftop or Jack Frost on your windowsill, but someone's climbing down your chimney. You better load your gun and shoot to kill. Oh, it's Christmas at Ground Zero, and if the radiation level's okay, I'll go out with you and see all the new mutations on New Year's Day. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, just seconds left to go. I'll duck and cover with my Yuletide lover underneath the mistletoe. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, now the missiles are on their way. What a crazy fluke, we're gonna get nuked on this jolly holiday. What a crazy fluke, we're gonna get nuked on this jolly holiday.
Yay. Death and destruction.
I love the implication that when Santa's coming down your chimney, you better load your gun and shoot to kill. Like, that shit cracks me up.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's so nuts. All
All right, so are you going to move to Poodle Hat, or are you going to do your other one from Apocalypse first?
Let me see.
Emmanuel's like, I can see why it got banned, LOL.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a bit.
Just a smidge there, folks.
Wait a minute. I swear I got this from the right album, right? What the fuck? Hey. I think I got it from the wrong album. Oh, I typed in the actual song. I'm going with what I believe it's Whatever She Likes by Weird Al Yankovic. But I'm going to do it in the style of my new impression of Forrest Gump.
No, it's still Whatever You Like. I don't think he changed the name of it, but it's a parody of the original version.
Oh. Well, now I know.
All right,
Okay.
so here to do Weird Al's parody of Whatever You Like is James Heber.
Hey, Jenny. You know our economy is in the toilet, but I'm still going to treat you right. I said you could have whatever you like if you like. I said you could have whatever you like if you like. Yeah, yeah. Whatever you like if you like. Tater tots, cold duck on ice, and we can clip coupons all night. And baby, you could have whatever you like if you like. I said you can have whatever you like if you like. Yeah, yeah. Take you out to dinner anytime you like, please, like Burger King or Mickey D's. And baby, you can have whatever you like if you like. I said you can even have the large fries. The large fries. Yeah, yeah. Baby, you can show me how I'm quite a sweet, nice guy. When I buy a bathroom tissue, always get 2-ply. Where's this 2-ply? I get 2-ply shit. I want it. You get it, my dear. I got my Costco membership card right here. Yeah, you like top ramen? Need top ramen? I got a cupboard full of them. I'll keep them coming. You want it? I got it. Go get it. Just heat it. Dump the flavors in the packets and just eat it. Pork and beans and rice and pork and beans and minute rice, and then we can play cribbage all night. I haven't heard cribbage in fucking ages. Baby, you can have whatever you like if you like. I said you can have whatever you like if you like, Jenny. Yeah, yeah.
God damn it, James.
I so improv that because I actually kind of sang it. I just don't know if I actually sang it the way it's supposed to be sang at all.
Oh, Jesus.
But hey, you can't knock me for trying. At least
No.
Can't
Can't knock you at all.
All
right, well, my next one is coming straight out of Lynwood, and it's another dedication. Again, to our boy, Stat Boy Mikey, because a lot of people feel that this song is his theme song. I am going to be doing White and Nerdy, which is a parody of Chameleonaire and Crazy Bone, Riding Dirty. So I pray to God I can keep up, because Weird Al does damn good on this song. Like, you would think he literally was a rapper the way he flows on this. So I hope I can do it justice.
There you go. All right. Let me just remind me of the song one more time, because my brain
White and Nerdy.
White Nerdy. Yeah, that's what it is. Of course it
Sending
is.
it out to Stat Boy.
Hitting it out with the classic White and Nerdy parodied by Weird Al Yankovic. It is the Renegade, J.J. Williams.
They see me mowing my front lawn. I know they're all thinking I'm so white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. Can't you see I'm white and nerdy? Look at me, I'm white and nerdy. I want to roll with the gangsters, but so far they all think I'm too white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. I'm just too white and nerdy. Really, really white. First in my class here at MIT. Got skills. I'm a champion at D&D. And so, yeah, sir, it's my favorite MC. Keep 40, I'll have no dirty tea. My rim spin to the contrary. You'll find they're quite stationary. All my action figures are cherry. Stephen Hawking's in my library. My space page is all totally pimped out. I got people begging for my top 8 spaces. No pie to 1,000 places. Ain't got no grills, but I still roll braces. For all my sandwiches and mayonnaise. I'm always in Minesweeper. I can play for days. But you see sweet moves, you can stay amazed. My fingers move so fast, you'll sit up place. Drop back and run. Pascal, I'm number one. Do vector calculus just for fun. You got a cat, but a soldering gun. Happy Days is my favorite theme song. I can sure kick your ass in a game of ping pong because you bring con. Don't come through that. They see me roll on my Segway. I know in my heart they think I'm white and nerdy. I think I'm just too white and nerdy. I think I'm just too white and nerdy. White and nerdy. You know I'm white and nerdy. I'd like to roll with the gangsters. And also a parent, I'm too white and nerdy. I think I'm just too white and nerdy. I think I'm just too white and nerdy. I'm just too white and nerdy. How'd I get so white and nerdy? Damn, I had it there until the tail end of that verse.
Yeah, a little bit.
Got tongue-tied.
You did better than I would have done, honestly. And I actually am going to be releasing rap songs soon. So, like, you did way better than I would have. Shit.
So,
all right.
Al, I am sorry for butchering that.
Well,
Usually I do pretty good with some hip-hop, but Chameleonaire, Bone Thugs, I just can never keep the pace with some of them and end up getting too tongue-tied. So if you see this, I'm sorry, because Emmanuel actually shared this to Weird Al to see if he would show up and say something.
he added Weird Al of all fucking people.
Well, he must have tweeted it to him and like added him. Yeah, I just shared this live stream to Weird Al. Let's see if he replies.
Oh, there you go. Well, I have one, and it's eBay.
All right. So you've got 2 left, technically. I have 1.
Yes.
So you'll do eBay, then I'll do mine, then you'll do yours, then we'll do Shills, and we'll get out of here. So here to sing Weird Al's parody of the Backstreet Boys' I Want It That Way. Talking about all the things you can find on eBay. James Hebert.
Yeah. I suck at Backstreet Boys, you know. I used pink bathrobe, a rare mint snow globe, a Smurf TV tray. I bought on eBay. My house is filled with this crap. Shows up in bubble wrap most every day. What I bought on eBay. Tell me why I need another pet rock. Tell me why I got that elf alarm clock. Tell me why I bid on Shatner's old toupee. They had it on eBay. I'll buy your knick-knack. Just check my feedback. A plus. Plus they all say they love me on eBay. Gonna buy a slightly damaged golf bag. Gonna buy some beanie babies with tag. Gonna find some guy I never met in Norway. Found him on eBay. Tell me why I need another pet rock. Tell me why I got that elf alarm clock. Tell me why I've been on Shatner's old toupee. I bought it on eBay.
Very good, James.
And nowadays it's wish.com.
And Timu.
And Timu. Yes. So there you go. FYI, you're not prepared for my last impression of my last pick, by the way.
Probably not, but we'll just get there when we get there. So my last song of the evening is going to come from the debut album. And I am picking his parody of Joan Jett's I Love Rock and Roll. I Love Rocky Road.
Ooh. All right. Here to sing I Love Rocky Road. It is the renegade of wrestling, J.J. Williams.
I hear those ice cream bells and I start to drool. Keep a couple quarts in my locker at school. Yeah, but chocolate's getting old. Vanilla just leaves me cold. There's just one flavor good enough for me. Yeah, me. Don't give me no crummy teaspoon. I know what I need. Baby, I love Rocky Road. So when you gonna buy half a gallon, baby? I love Rocky Road. So have another triple scoop with me. Ow! They tell me ice cream junkies are all the same. All the soda jerkers know my name. When their supply is gone, then I'll be moving on. But I'll be back on Monday afternoon. You'll see another truckload's coming in for me. All for me, singing I love Rocky Road. So won't you go and buy half a gallon, baby? I love Rocky Road. So have another triple scoop with me.
Yay! I like Rocky Road. Rocky Road? If you get that reference, you're a Goonies fan.
Yes. I was going to say it sounds familiar for some reason, but my brain isn't placing it. And then you said Goonies. I was like, okay, Sloth.
Yes,
Yep.
Sloth, baby.
I love Goonies.
Ruth.
Baby Ruth.
Ruth.
All right. So, what is the last song you're performing, and who are you performing it as?
I am performing Hardware Store, which is an original song by Weird Al Yankovic, but I am narrating it as the Firestone Tires guy.
Okay.
So here we go.
Here to do Hardware Store as the Firestone Tires guy. James Hebert.
Here we go. All right. Nothing ever happens here in this town. Feel it low down. Not a lot to do around here. I thought that I would go right out of my mind until a friend of mine told me the news. He said, "Hey, you know that vacant lot right beside the gas station? Well, somebody bought it. And on that spot, they're going to build up a shop where we can go buy bolts and screws and maybe Firestone tires." Since then, I've been walking on air. I can barely brush my teeth or comb my hair. Because I'm so excited, and I really don't care. I've been waiting since last June for that day to finally arrive. And now I'm so happy. I'm so goddamn happy just to be alive. Because any minute now, I'm going to be inside. Well, I hope they open soon. I can't wait. No, I can't wait. No when. When are they going to open up that door? I'm going in. Yes, I'm going in. I'm going in now. I say I'm going in now. I'm Foghorn Leghorn now. This is literally how it reads, by the way. I'm going to the hardware store. I'm going to the hardware store. I'm going to the hardware store again. Oh yes, I'm going to the hardware store to purchase some Firestone tires. Available at your local hardware store.
Damn it, James.
If you're going to drive anything, drive a Firestone.
God damn you. All right. Well, we're going to do a couple of shills here very quickly so we can get out of here.
And I could go get my memes.
I am going to run the trailer one more time, then we'll come back and do those.
Okay.
We will be right back.
And now for a taste of things to come.
And once again, here at the Simply Reliable Studios, we are about all the wrestling.
God damn it.
All right. We're going to make this very, very quick this evening. We're not going to go through everybody. We're not going to hype everybody. Not to sound like an asshole, but pretty much everybody wasn't able to be here tonight. So we're just going to go through the core four real quick, and then we're going to get out of here.
Yes.
Shout out to the Simple Man. You can follow him on X and YouTube at nfoster1916. Dude was just exhausted after calling Wrestle Dream. Wrestle Dream didn't end until 12:30 his time. So I totally get why he didn't want to come through this evening. But make sure you follow him there. Shout out to Walter, who was with us for a little bit until he had to dip because his dog got out. Follow him and subscribe to him on Rage of Wrestling, of course. Follow him at walter.cruz.non40 at Instagram. Follow him at Walter Alex Cruz on X and Blue Sky, if Blue Sky is still a thing. Don't really know. James.
You can find me on the YouTube, Instagram, and X at JHibbits95 and on Facebook, James Hibbit. really cruel and dumb things on the internet. Like my uncle's documentary, which I have been going nuts the whole week and a half editing part 3. It's been crazy. So yeah, go check it out. It would be greatly appreciated. Show my uncle some support because you like me. Because if you like me, you'll like my uncle. And it's corporate synergy. Thank you.
Got to give a shout out to the Dominguez's, without whom we would not have sang for 21 songs.
Yes.
So follow Emmanuel Dominguez on Instagram at EDM7324 and follow Arlene Dominguez on Instagram at Arlene Dominguez and on X ADM73244. And then, of course, you can find me on Instagram, the Renegade JJ Williams, YouTube Casa D18 Studios, XROWJJ Williams, and Casa D18 Studio. No S on the end of the X account. That's where you'll find me participating in most of the spaces. Make sure you subscribe to the SRS and follow us on X at SR Studios 2024, where you can vote in the first annual Simply Reliable Studios Awards. First 3 polls have ended. Tag Team of the Year is currently up for vote, and I will probably be putting another poll up here in the next couple of days. So make sure you're following us on X for that, and you're voting in the poll there.
Yes.
Other than all of that, that's going to do it for us here for the Saturday Shenanigans this week. I do want to thank Walter for popping in and joining us for a little bit. I want to thank, again, Arlene and Emmanuel Dominguez for their donations, for supporting us as they always do here at the Simply Reliable Studios. And I want to thank all you guys that joined us and tuned in and joined in the chaos. Until next week, we will catch you guys next time.